Like, oh my god, somebody save me. So then... Well, I'm glad that you realize that you're a jerk. Didn't I put in some years with you? The fact that I put in, like, I don't know, a set amount of years, that should have been paid off. We're even. We're good. So, chill the hell out. Oh, don't be sound like no damn anime villain. Talking to me, you better take that bass out your voice. Kotone, I don't know how you put up with it, but I'd be screaming right back at him. Like, are you fucking serious? I do not work for you anymore. Cut the shit. Ever since the day I've started, my vision will go blurry every time I hear that screaming. Oh my god, this is normal? This is regular? Chap, There were always so many ways I could argue back to. Then do it! Yet for some reason, those words would never find their way out my throat. Girl, you need to take a lozenge, get some cough drops, get that shit out your throat. You need to let him know. He keeps calling you and running over you for that reason. Bitch, ain't there somebody for me? I was looking for somebody. And I probably gave you a recommendation. You probably didn't hire his ass. Or her ass, I don't know. I'm trying to tell you, I already gave out everything needed for anyone to take over my load of work. Oh my god! That could not be me. You motherfucking getting that nutty on me? I'd be done blew a vessel. This is too much. If I actually did that, they would definitely squeeze another year out of me. See, she been putting in years. Oh man, get the fuck out of here. It's like, kiss the blackest part of my ass. I done gave you years. I done put somebody in my position, and you still got nerve to be yelling at the top of your throat like I just up and quit. Man, fuck out of here. You lucky I don't come up there and pull up on your ass. But that's just me, y'all. That's not Kotone. She's supposed to be cowardly and shit. I'm terrified. More than anything else, I'm scared that voice that always tore down my self-worth. Still, it's not my problem. No, say it. Don't stutter. Just say, that ain't my problem. You got somebody that is in my position, you deal with it. And don't call me no more. I've always told you that it will come to a screeching halt if you continue running a business like that. That you need to fix things. Okay? But even then you wouldn't listen to me. You're the one who never gave... Bleh. You're the one who never gave me someone to help me out. Yeah, bitch. Girl, just say yes. Just say yes. You are in no bind to him. Tell him off. Tell him off. Tell him go kick rocks. Holding my trembling heart, I take a deep breath and decide to say what I felt. Come on, Kotone. Give it to him. Give it to him. Raw, real, and uncut. Let's go. I found a place that I want to protect. Far more than that company of yours. You're wrong. And I didn't choose this place because I wanted to be treated nicely. Yes, I did have some intentions deep down for that to happen. But it's different now. The people here, they want to see me grow. They don't rush me and care for me as I take each new step. They're strong. They never fake anything. They show me everything, not hiding even their smallest faults. Of course, there were still so many things I didn't know about them, but we're just going to keep this lie going. But this I could clearly say. I'm happy being with everyone here, to worry with them, to struggle with them. I don't really care what's going on over there now. Just know I'm not coming back. This place, this is what's important to me now. I would have done it a little bit more spicier, but okay, Kotone, I appreciate this. As I finished, I realized my shaking had stopped. I don't think the old me would have ever said that I was happy to struggle. You're not supposed to be happy when you're struggling, but you're complicit. You want to get into a better state, but that's just me again. I guess that was just how much living Enchante at Enchante had slowly healed my soul. My old boss stayed quiet after my speech. And he's like, bitch, if you don't get your ass over here. No, I'm just kidding. And you and I are both aware that it's been months since I've quit, right? Why? Through all this time you have been, or have you been? In that moment I realized something. The reason why they would call a high school graduate who quit, who wasn't particularly amazing, so very incessantly. Can it be your business isn't able to run without me? Oh well. Oh the fuck well. Till you do right by me, everything you think about's gonna crumble, motherfucker. The Labor Bureau. With a mutter, those words trembled out of me on reflex. As if realizing its ominous implications, the tirade of my former boss stopped cold. I kept my own attendance record aside from what's in the company system. If you intend to cause any more trouble to me or my cafe in the future, that's right, bitch. You better set this motherfucker straight. Motherfucker, I knew he wasn't right. I knew he wasn't doing right. Well, this foul motherfucker. I will send these documents to someone who would be very interested in seeing them. Shut your sweatshop driving ass out. I have to go now. I pray we never cross paths again. Ooh, I like that. That was very classy, but she got to the point, y'all. You motherfucker want to keep harassing me? Then I'm going to have somebody harass you at the Labor Bureau. In that order. That's right, Kotone. I hung up. Everyone was staring at me hard enough to burn holes through me. I wish I knew what yellow meant. I guess it's surprise. I put away my phone, and after inhaling my lungs with oxygen as full as possible, I finally told them off. My body, which was ready to collapse, somehow grabbed onto the table reflexively. Seeing that. What? Monsieur, what? This is too much for me.
Kotone, すごいじゃないか.
Thank you. The first thing I heard was the Demon Lord's applause, followed by his compliment.
いや、ほんとなかなかの手腕だよ。
sorry. I mean, it was a bit shaky at the beginning, but I was very happy for her when she pulled that Uno reverse card. Really, I'm proud of you, Kotone. Mama's proud as well.
口車でうまくやり込めた上に、最後にはさりげなく相手を絶望に突き落としていく。とてもいいね。さすがは我が魔王軍期待の新人。それぐらいはしたたかでなきゃ。
Oh, honey, you just have to wait your turn. I may think about it. But right now, my eyes are on Kanas. Mr. Demon Lord, sir, I have no recollection of ever enlisting. Girl, shut up. When we go to his route, you will. Along with Mizier's snickering, the smiling faces from everyone else in the room helped ease my tension.
僕も驚いたな。ちなみにさっき言ってた引退記録云々の話って
See, you have a man who can pull some strings with the labor bureau part of the government and like really hound his ass. Oh, I kind of just made that up. Back then, there was no way I had any time to take anything like that.
出任せ上等じゃねえ
She
か。
lied on top
そ
of
れで
that.
付きまとわれなくなるなら安いもんだろ。
Wow, yeah, I agree with Ignis. I like that. I thought like he was really like slave driving her there.
それに素直に喜ばしかったな。この場所を誇るように大切な居場所だと言ってくれた。
Yeah, I did. I did.
やはりコトネはアンシャンテを守ってくれる素晴らしい人です。
You guys, you shouldn't have. Oh. I finally realized what it was that I said in the heat of the moment. There were no lies, and I have no regret for saying what I did. But it's starting to feel so embarrassing. A little time had passed after the recent incident. In an effort to cool me down after the excitement, I drank some iced coffee. Yes, bitch, I am for iced coffee. Today I'm not having any though. I'm just drinking my sparkling water. I'm still fasting, but yeah, iced coffee. Here for it. So, considering today marked a new beginning for Enchante, I'm glad I was able to finally say goodbye to that place.
それは言えてるかもね。君にとっては異世界より何より元職場の方が怖い場所だったわけだし。
Yeah. You can say that. Yeah, compared to my last boss, alternate worlds and non-humans, none of that stuff holds a candle to how scary that was. Excuse me.
現地を見ずしてその判断はさすがに早計だと思う。
Did I make a funny? You like that kind of?
知識にないからこそなのでしょう。その本質を知らなければどう恐怖すればいいのかも理解できませんし。
So I said that because I didn't know. I don't know. Sure, that may be true.
それじゃ行ってみたらいいんじゃない？
So quickly now. Hold on, cowboy. Huh?
また適当なこと言いやがって面倒なことになるのが目に見えてるじゃねえか。先ほど林道から提供された情報をまとめるに我々の故郷の中で比較
Wouldn't it be
的安全
Medio?
かつ観光向けなのは
Or your world? Following the smiling Mizir, the one Ignis and ill turned to that. Following the smiling Mizir, the one Ignis and ill turned their eyes toward was Yeah, his world.
妖精界メリオか。
The instant the world's name came up, Mr. Rindo leaned forward, flustered.
え？君たち行くって、それもしかしなくても。
そりゃもちろん異世界ですとも。せっかく徒歩0分の高立地なんだし。
But wait,
有効活用しなきゃ損じゃない。
what happens if some asshole flips the thing over while we're in another world?
それにほら、百聞は一見にしかずっていうし。
Oh, wow.
レッツゴー異世界へってね。
We're really going to another world right now. What? What? I can't do it. I'll stop while I have a head. To my grandpa in heaven, your grandchild has just officially taken over Enchante, and now she's about to literally step foot into an unknown world. Wow, metaphors. Ooh, well, it's still the main part, but yeah, let's see. Is this his route?
青ざめた死は
Palida Moors.
等しく訪れ扉を叩く
Equal Pulsat Pid. I don't know what the fuck that means.
貧しき者が住む小屋も
Pauperum Tabernas.
王者が住まう宮殿も
Oh my god, I don't know this one. Regunqua Turis.
そう
Yes.
ただ一切の区別なく
カヌス・エスパーダ。これからそなたには先代の役目を継いでもらう。
Ooh. The hell?
辛い役割じゃ。あるいは女王であるわしよりも重く苦しい立場かもしれぬ。誰も喜ぶことなく、誰からも感謝されず、むしろ忌避の対象にもなるじゃろう。少なくとも先代はそうじゃった。それでもそなたは先代と同じ道を歩んでくれるであろうか。
それがこの世界を妖精界メリオを守るためならば元より我はそのために生まれた身ならば朽ち消え果てるその瞬間までその責務を全うすることを誓おう。
そなたはいやカヌス、そなたの忠誠に深く感謝しよう。これより先どうかよろしく頼む。
承知した。
She did not need to explain this to me. She did not need to confirm my acceptance. The only reason I was born was to accomplish this one thing. Yet the queen spoke with me out of the kindness of her heart. At the same time, it is cruel. Yes, I understood it more than anyone. The Fairy of Death. This name was the embodiment of the inescapable duty bestowed upon me. The moment I stepped into the gate, I immediately felt like I was floating, constantly rising, constantly falling. As if I were inside a pool of water, my body was enveloped and felt a pressure. Suddenly, a rush of wind made rough with sand blew in from my side. The hell? Huh? An eerie sound was whispering to me, along with the dry wind grazing my ear. As if seized by the sound, I felt a strange weight on my arms. My body began tilting, and I felt like I was being pulled downward. I didn't know what it was. I felt an extreme chill and threw off the weight in desperation. And then, my body became light. I felt like I was being thrown up into space and... hit by the sudden force of gravity, I slammed into something very hard. Ow. My vision was shaky after the impact. I was able to pick myself up somehow. There, the scene I saw was... Yes, God! Legend of Zelda tease. Wow, amazing! Verdant greens and flowers beyond sight. Come through Kokiri Forest. Giant trees that touch the heavens. Roads that stretched endlessly and were colored with light shining through the trees. What is that? It looks like a whale. Looking at my surroundings more carefully, I saw all sorts of mysterious things that I'd never seen before. They were all a part of some strange place that I never would see back at home. It was as if, yeah, I'm in another world. Wait, that's right. I come back to my senses. My memory of what had just happened before being thrown out of here had gotten hazy. The tea party the other day. It all started during a certain part of the conversation we were having.
そりゃもちろん異世界ですとも。せっかく徒歩0分の好立地なんだし、有効活用しなきゃ損じゃない。それにほら、百聞は一見にしかずって言うし、レッツゴー異世界へってね。
This is all your fault, Mizier. And that was that. A suggestion from Mizier, who made the whole ordeal sound like a day trip.
確かに妖精界メディオは気候も穏やかで危険な生物もほとんど存在しない。
Notice how he says almost no dangerous creatures. But there is one, the Fairy of Death.
この場の面々の中でという意味なら一番危険が少ないとは思うが。
Besides Canis, caught a little off guard from suddenly having to speak.
じゃ、決まりだね。いやー、出発が楽しみだな。おやつにバナナとか用意しなくちゃ。
That's a random ass food to pack with you, but okay, King, go off.
なんでバナナだよ。2が出発っていつ？
Oh, damn it.
明朝で良いのではないでしょうか。 今日となると今から向かっても大した時間は滞在できないでしょうし。
そうね。というか、よくよく考えたら俺たちもそこそこ付き合いあるのに、お互いの世界って行ったことないもんね。うんうん。琴音もきっと楽しめるし、アンシャンテとしては画期的なイベントじゃない？
Huh? You really think so?
こらこら、そこの楽しそうな魔王様。
He is acting as if this is a field trip. I mean, it kind of is, but I was just starting to get caught in the rush of everyone talking, about this trip when Mr. Rindo pumped the brakes.
そうやって気軽に彼女を異世界に引き込まないでくれるかな。こっちのことを知りたいっつったのはこいつだし、別にいいじゃねえか。だとしても何も直接行く必要はないでしょう。さっきも言ったけど人間は脆いんだ。君たちの世界の普通が致命的なことだったなんてのもザラだ。彼女が危険にさらされるのは避けたい。
Yeah, fair enough.
それにあのソーアンさんだって君たちの世界までは干渉しなかったでしょ。
ソーアンはそもそもデブ症でしたから、異世界に遠足なんざめんどくせえと言っていた記憶があります。
I didn't really expect that. The grandpa I always imagined would have dived headfirst into another world. As the excitement in the room grew, Thomas clapped his hands.
お前たち盛り上がるのは結構だが、当の本人が面食らっているではないか。
Ah, he's thinking about me. Thank you.
行くか行くまいか、それを決めるのは琴音自身だろう。
That's right. Candace's comment causes everyone to look toward me. Please don't peer pressure her into going.
ああ、確かに。ごめん、琴音。きっと喜んでくれると思って意思確認を怠っちゃった。
Ugh. He keeps forgetting to take her feelings into consideration. I don't like that about Easier. What? Oh no. I was honestly interested after hearing everyone talking about it. I reply in a fluster. Maybe talking of his homeworld was the reason for it, but Kana seemed to become quite pensive for a moment before speaking.
ミシェルの言うこともリンドウの言うこともどちらも正しいと我は考える。我ら人外についての見聞を広め知識を得るためにはまたとない機会だとは思うが、リンドウの言うように危険もまた数多くある。比較的安全な妖精界メリオでさえも人にとっては厳しい世界かもしれん。
True.
コトネ、それでもあなたは異世界へと渡ることを望むか。
I obviously agreed. I deliberated for a moment. As Mr. Rindo said, I could still learn about the other worlds within Enchante. And the fact that Grandpa never stepped foot into another world might be even more of a reason for me not to go. However, I want to go. It's not like I don't get anxious about thinking. Let me read that again. It's not like I don't get anxious thinking about going somewhere so unknown. But still, I have to see it for myself. Canis' world and everyone else's too. I want to know more about them. These feelings push me one step forward.
そうか。ならばせめてアンシャンテのマスターたるあなたに害がないよう真摯に努めるとしよう。
Ah, thank you. And after that, Mr. Rindo was against the idea until the very end, thinking of my safety. His refusal was overturned by the group. He eventually agreed with the proposition, but only if he was able to join as well. Fair enough. The morning after, with our representative Canis leading us, we all went through the gate. So this is really Canis' home world, the fairy world, Medio, whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. After having to narrow my eyes from the light so bright that poured from the trees. Wow, I'm really in another world. I finally internalized my current situation. I wanted to see everyone's excitement, so I turned around and... Huh? There was no one there. I looked around, figuring they would be easy to spot, but I couldn't see anyone around me at all. They were nowhere to be found. Not only that, I didn't even see the gate we had just passed through. Ruh-roh. Huh? Canis? Mesier? Ill? Ruh-roh. Ignis? Mr. Rindo? No answer. Uh-oh. Is this really Medio? I'm just gonna say it one way and stick with it, y'all. So second guessing myself. I began to lose assurance in that fact. But it was Canis who held the doorknob as we went through the gate. Enchante's gate had many mysteries behind it, but there were a few facts that were clear. Though it does connect to countless other worlds, the world you travel to is dependent on who opens the door. Gate. A mysterious door set at the back of Enchante, connected to other worlds. Basically, it connects to the location related to whoever opens it. In other worlds, their world of origin. The details and why it's in Enchante are unknown. Well, they better get known by the end of it. That being the case, so long as Canis was the one who opened it, this should definitely be his home world. What do I do? Could something have happened when we went through? Is it possible that this isn't Medio and I'm in a completely different world all alone? No, the splash screen did say fairy world, so, just saying. The excitement I was just feeling was being painted over with anxiety. No, that can't be. Anyway, calm down. Take a deep breath. There are things I can still do. If I try to walk off somewhere, it's possible that I'll get even more lost. Right, I'll wait here a little bit, and if no one comes, I'll walk just a bit. And, checking just in case, I take out my phone, but as I expected, no signal. I'd be surprised if there was a signal. Like, who's that phone company based? I waited there for 30 minutes, but didn't see any one of them come by. Ruh-roh. The weather didn't change, and the only thing I heard was the gentle sounds of birds singing in beautiful landscapes. All right. I tied a handkerchief I brought to the branch of a very obvious tree near where I arrived. It's better than nothing, I guess. Someone from Enchante could pass by here, and they might notice it. Oh, I was like, what the hell? That's the damn neighbor's dog doing that. Thankfully, there weren't many paths that split from here. Even if we did happen to miss each other, no one could miss this handkerchief. Next time I come to an alternate world, I should bring a whiteboard or a notebook or something. Girl, would you really bring a whiteboard? That's so awkward. I ponder what may or may not come in handy in an unnecessary discourse with myself. Okay, let's get going. I hope y'all can hear that damn dog. So damn loud. Making my decision, I began walking along a path in this strange, distant world. Some time passed as I walked on. I squint intermittently toward the sunlight coming through the trees. Excuse me. I looked around at this unfamiliar world. I wonder how far this forest, I guess it's more of a grove, goes on for. The flower bed seems to stretch forever. Endless greenery surrounds me. Robust leaves growing above me and in every direction resemble a verdant plumage. There are plenty of places in the human world that are full of nature. But then there's that whale-like animal. It's just floating in the sky. I don't see what you're talking about. Is that a whale lord? Best of all, even as a forest, this place has a feeling so unfamiliar to my world. There was like a tangible purity about it. I'm sure I would have enjoyed the scenery a lot more with everyone else. Unfortunately, I haven't caught a hint of where anyone might be. Maybe I really was tossed somewhere that isn't Medio. I really hope not. Muttering to myself and considering that possibility. Oh, fairy, child, whatever. What are you laughing at? In between the rustling of the leaves came the faint sound of laughter. Oh,